partner right here, and we just chopping it up right now in studio. What's going on, man? How you
What up?
feeling?
Nice to meet y'all. Nice to meet y'all. Heck yeah.
So I brought you on today. I just wanted to kind of chop it up and talk about just a bunch of random things. So you just let me know, where you want to go. But to
Okay.
start off with, where you from?
From here in Texas.
Texas.
I was born in Rockwall, and then I grew up in Mesquite.
Okay.
So I've been down here most of all my life.
All right. So
Looking to branch out though, for sure. Like
yeah,
go to different states,
yeah,
see what the life's like, see what people are like. So
yeah.
see what it might be like living in
What do you like most about Texas? It's a great state.
great state. I would say.
Do you like the governor? I'm a fan of the
Yeah.
governor, Greg Abbott. I like
I
Greg
mean, he's
Abbott.
cool, yeah. I feel like there's some laws he should definitely change, but I
Okay.
definitely like most of the laws he's put in. Like, I saw one recently that said like no furries or anything, or no furry action is to partake at school.
Yeah.
So I think that's good
What do you think
because
about men and women's sports?
I feel like that is something that definitely should be looked at too because I feel like men should stay with men
Yeah.
and women should definitely stay
Yeah.
with
Come
women.
on. Yeah.
Because if you're a
We
man trying
totally
to get
would
into women's
dominate the
sports,
sports.
yeah, that's a whole man gonna
And no
dominate
offense
the
to
women's
women.
sports.
No
But
offense to women, but I
yeah,
don't. I
no,
don't think we should mingle the sports.
no,
I'm.
no,
I'm, I'm not. I'm not cool with that.
no. I
So
definitely don't think that either.
what
Because
what is your opinion on guns? Like obviously being from Texas, are you totally pro gun or you
yeah, I would say definitely everyone should have a gun for sure.
okay?
Because you never know when something might turn up, or you're in a situation where you might need one but not have one.
And that's including
And
women and old
yeah,
people, whatever,
women,
everybody.
yeah, old people. I feel like they should, definitely be carrying 9 mil for sure,
Okay,
or something strong, a lot stronger. But definitely something that can fit in their hand.
yeah,
I mean, you could, yeah, I'd say you can carry a rifle too. Why not? I mean,
yeah.
it's Texas. You might as well.
Do you think Walmart and these other stores that used to carry them should they still continue to carry them? Just sort of like
Yeah,
yeah,
I think so. I think that would be a nice form of like security.
yeah.
Because
You look like a
you
guy
never
that
know.
that doesn't mind going fishing sometimes. Do you fish?
Yeah,
Okay,
heck yeah.
I'm trying to
I
get a
love
fishing
doing
trip
fishing.
together.
I'd be
I
down.
think we're
Yeah.
gonna go.
Heck yeah. Bring some beers.
Yeah,
Kick it.
yeah,
Relax. Hell yeah.
yeah.
For sure. For
So
sure.
I want to ask you a couple of things about what some of the things that are going on in the media. I don't know how much of it that you are abreast to, but what do you think about the P Diddy situation? If you know anything about it, he's accused of a lot of shit,
I would
mainly
say he's
freaky
guilty.
parties where he's drugging people and they don't even know it, and then they wind up in some sort of sex cult situation.
Yeah, I would say we got another Bill Cosby on our hands.
Yeah,
Definitely, like,
Bill Cosby got away
yeah,
though.
yeah, he got away with it. This guy is definitely not getting away with it.
Yeah, I think he's got a
But
hit. He's screwed.
yeah, he definitely got
Yeah.
like right, wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's crazy. Like,
And the funny thing is,
why?
they're saying he was on cocaine, he was on
Oh,
all
I
types
believe
of
it.
fucking syrups and shit.
Hmm.
I never saw him like that though until
Yeah.
the last couple of months before he got arrested. He
Hmm.
looked like he was on fucking cocaine.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's crazy because you can play, you can play a straight face for most of it, but then
Yeah.
once you get really into it, you start
Did you
slipping.
see the video where he beat up his girlfriend?
Yeah, was it the one in the hotel
God,
room?
hotel room.
Yes, he like dragged
Okay,
her
let
back.
me ask you a
and-
question.
Dude.
Let's just say you were a producer, you were friends with him,
Hmm.
and you were working on a project, and that shit dropped. Would you continue working with him, or would you cut him off if you saw that video as a producer? You're working on some fucking vodka with him or whatever. Would you part ways with him and be like, bro, this is bad for our image type shit, or would you
If
keep
I was
fucking
a
with him?
new producer, I would say, like, I think of it this way: if I didn't see anything, or like I didn't see all the videos that came out about him, nothing was leaked, and
Yeah,
no actual evidence was against him.
yeah,
Maybe, yeah. I
right,
mean,
right, 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 right.
but if it was all out
That's
and
the
all
Texas way.
evidence was out,
Yeah,
yeah, you gotta be dropped. Sorry.
yeah.
I'm not trying to ruin my reputation because you ruined your reputation.
Yeah,
Nope.
absolutely.
Mm-mm.
So basically, at this point, he's locked up. He's not getting bail. There's more and more charges dropping every day on him.
Mm-mm.
He has the money to get out, but they don't want the money. Um, do you think that it's fair that this is happening to him, or should the law stay down the middle, meaning that he should have a bail and fight his case from the outside, or are you one to say, hey, fuck, let him stay his ass in there?
Yeah, honestly, I would say yeah. Let him stay his ass in there.
Yeah,
He wanted to be a part of it.
yeah, I agree.
Let him figure it
I
out. Let
agree.
him, bring
I
it down on him.
and I'm gonna tell you one of the reasons why I wanted P Diddy. Fuck him. No disrespect, because he is a dick rider. He's a fake ass Democrat, and I
Mm-hmm.
feel a lot of these celebrities are fake ass Democrats. They're only Democrat when they can get something out of it, but when shit hits the fan, where's the Democratic Party
Mm-hmm.
to bail him out?
Yep.
Where are they?
I bet it's because they don't want to have
They don't
their
want to
reputation messed up.
Yeah, they don't want to associate with him. Nobody's coming to his defense.
He's
Alan
done messed up
Dershowitz.
all this much.
Yeah,
That's on him.
yeah,
He's
you're
gotta get
fucked.
himself out. But
Yeah. Guys, welcome to the show. You're on McClyde, Yorkshire, broadcasting live from Dallas, Texas.
hello.
What's going on? Love to the family out there. Also, you got to know TCU is in the building. Longhorns for show.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to motherfucking Fort Worth, nigga. Texas is the shit.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Texas is the shit. I ain't gonna hold you, but I got a few more questions I want to ask you. So
What's
now,
up?
we live in a generation where motherfuckers is simping. And I was listening to a nigga named Sugar Free. He's an old school dude, kind of before Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre type of nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like a West Coast rapper. And if you get a chance, check him out. He was saying how today men are more feminine, more weak than the men going back from, I guess, the 80s, where when they were in relationships, they were not paying to be with a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
They were in a relationship because they was a good man,
Yeah.
and shit was sort of equal type shit, but the man basically paid, most of the shit.
Yeah.
But you wasn't like a simp.
Mm-hmm.
In this generation, it seems like guys are simping and paying chicks bills to just be with them or be associated with them. It appears that guys, like I said, is not able to get a chick without having to give up half of what he's worth. What do you think about that? Do you think a guy should, go
give
after
up his
women
worth?
that's basically looking for some money?
Yeah. Nah. I feel like that shouldn't be. That should not be the thing guys should be going for. Like if you want to find a relationship and settle down, yeah, do it for love. But
Yeah.
if it's just out of money,
Yeah.
no, because at the end of the day, you're just spending your money. You're not spending actual time together.
Yeah.
Or you're not, she's just. Because I saw this one TikTok. This woman was like, "Hey, babe, can I borrow like $50? I'm gonna go do something." And he's like, "Yeah, sure, here you go." And then like the next day, she asked for twice as that. She's like, "Hey, can I have 250?" And it's like, okay, well, I got dinner plans tonight. Why don't we go to dinner? Oh no, I'll just take the 250. I got plans with the
Damn.
girls later. It's like, no, that might be a code name for you, just going to the casino or doing something else, Be real with me. If you want me for my money, tell me
Are
that.
you scared to be real with a bitch and ask her that? Like, babe, tell me the truth. Are you using me?
No,
Would you be
I
scared to
would
say that?
straight up. I'd be like, babe, are you using me for money? Like, just be honest. Because if that's the case, then we need to really, figure something out. Maybe get a divorce or something.
Yeah.
Because it's not working out.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the good times, and spend actual emotional time with you rather than you just thinking me as a paycheck. Like,
Yeah.
no, I'm trying to.
Do you like
settle
girls that
down,
are outdoors, go hunting and shit like that? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
I feel like there's something different about their type of minds. Like women you
Mhm.
could do outdoor shit with. I kind of feel like it's easier to be in a relationship with them than women who are constantly just want to spend money on shit that does not build the relationship.
I feel like that in a way they're dependent on themselves. You know, they're not asking, hey, let me borrow this $50 so tomorrow. No, I feel like they're more dependent. They don't really need your money. They're trying to actually find, a loving way to spend time with you.
Yeah.
And actually love you for who you are, and not just find you as some rich guy.
You got any places this year or next year you thinking about traveling to? And if so, give me your top three that if you can pull the trigger, you're gonna do it.
Let's see. One, I'm thinking about going to Branson, Missouri, with my family in July. With my aunts, my dad's side, his sisters. Then I got on the other side of the family, on my mom's side, they want to go to Pensacola, so I'm thinking about doing that with them.
Okay.
I would say though my top 3 states I would love to go to. I haven't been to Montana. I heard it's.
I love Montana.
Really nice
there. God, I would love to go there.
It's nice.
We should plan something, man. I would love to go to Montana
dude.
for sure.
It's nice out there.
Spend a couple days, 3-4 days out there.
Yeah, see the wildlife. See all the nature and shit out there.
Check out the downtown. See how they giving it up for sure.
Say my second one. Let's see.
I like Tennessee, man. There's something about Tennessee.
I haven't been to Tennessee, but I heard they got like really good like barbecue.
That's a Republican state too, you know that, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I like Tennessee. Maybe I'm just weird. I think I'm more whiter than you. I don't mean no disrespect by that, but I don't know what that even means. But anyway, I like Arkansas.
Arkansas, really?
Yes. I've talking to a few people who live there. I talked to some people who moved there. I just followed the state. One of my favorite people in the world, Sarah Sanderby Huckabee. Is it Huckabee? Sarah Sanders Huckabee? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
She is the daughter of former Governor Huckabee, who's now over the Israel, and I think he's the ambassador or something for the Trump administration. But this woman was the spokesperson and the White House press secretary for President Trump. She's now the governor of Arkansas. And she kicked out so many foreign companies, and basically American-made born shit is what is getting tax breaks and things like that. Okay. So I love that state, first of all, because of Sarah Huckabee. She's great, bro. If you get a chance to look her up, she's the governor. Sarah Huckabee of Arkansas. Okay. She's a great person. Secondly, I heard that Arkansas is basically financially they got it going on. They're trying to sort of kind of catch up with Texas.
I haven't seen anything about that, but I bet I would agree with
quietly.
You on that,
Arkansas is and I drove through Arkansas twice this year with my brother-in-law. That motherfucker, Arkansas is big as fuck.
Yeah, it is nice.
There's nothing but land out there, but they're expanding their downtowns and their uptowns and shit like that. Arkansas, look out.
Oh, yeah.
Look out. I honestly, check it out when you get a chance. Because Tennessee is like that. I was driving through Tennessee. I saw motherfucking pyramids and shit. And this was like in their downtown. They got these glass shits and things like that. Tennessee's another one that's stepping it up. Florida.
Yep.
And these are Republican states, you know, that are stepping it up. I honestly believe that Texas is going to be like number one in a lot of shit in the next up and coming years.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of Chinese landowners in Texas. Yeah. But I feel like that really should be taken from them. Yeah. It should just be American. Yeah. Just because America...
This is our shit.
Yeah. Americans are, want their shit. They don't want...
The fuck?
I mean, we got imports and goods and all that. Yeah. Yeah. That's stuff that could be used in ways, but... Yeah. I feel like for land, that should be American land. That should be American owned. Yeah. And not, because I remember seeing in Tennessee, they got a pyramid for Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah, that's what I saw. Bass Pro Shop. That was dope. That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to go there. They got
oh man, let's do something, man.
Everything. I'm like, dude, that looks so fucking badass, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
So badass.
That was dope, man. At nighttime it looked really good too. I was like, y'all would like to pull up there sometime and just kind of, enjoy the,
Mm-hmm.
festivities or whatever. And Bass Pro, I'm a huge fan. In fact, I need to
Yes.
go there actually. Even the one, is there one in Rowlett or Rockwall?
Rockwall.
Rockwall. I need to go there. I want to get a rain suit.
Dude, we
Just
could go
because,
right now.
dude, we can
I've
go
been
right
up there.
motherfucking now. Honestly, I
Hell
swear to
yeah.
God, bro, if you really want to, we run down there real quick.
I'll be
I
down,
actually want to
yeah.
buy a Columbia rain suit real quick. Cause damn, this rain don't want to go away.
I know it's crazy because it's gonna rain a bit tomorrow, and then it's gonna be clear the next 2 days, 3
And
days,
then rain again.
and then it comes back.
And keep on coming.
Yeah, it's like April and May have switched this month.
Yeah,
this year.
That's what I was telling somebody. It was like, oh, May is the rain. I was like, no, usually it's April.
Yeah.
Where you get all the April showers and shit,
yeah.
and then May's flowers start blooming and shit, and then you run into June.
Yeah.
And it's hot as fuck, and then July gets crazy, and then August is hot,
Mm-hmm.
and then September it cools off. October it gets chilly. November it get cold, and December freezing. January freezing. February. That's usually what I remember.
Yeah.
Now you're right. It's like shit
Yeah.
switched a little bit.
Hell yeah! Since I've been here, we had snow back in like 2008. We had like a feet of snow in the middle of January.
Yeah.
And then we'd always have like rain in April, and then May, it'd be all nice. Spring's coming, or it's like the middle of spring almost. And then July was when it really got hot. Like really, really got hot.
Yeah.
And then August just basically capped it off. But
I got a question for you.
I feel like it's gonna be weird this year.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh yeah.
Especially, I think we don't know what to expect.
Oh yeah, climate change and everything.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, the climate is really damn changing. You don't gotta believe in climate change, but the motherfucker has changed.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let's do that. I got a question for you. Give me 3 countries. If we were gonna go travel to right now, we got the money. We're just gonna go chill for the next 4 weeks. What 3 countries are you gonna put on that you want to fly to?
Mexico would be one.
Okay, we stop at Mexico. Where else?
Mexico. I would say Germany.
Germany? Absolutely. I love Germany.
I would love to go to Oktoberfest.
Yes.
Dude.
Germany is everything in a bag of chips.
Yes.
Where else?
Australia.
Australia.
I feel like Australia
My
would
nigga.
be a
I love this
crazy
nigga
go
right
for,
here.
dude.
I think my top 3 I would want to go to first is Germany. I'm sorry, I'm going to Ireland. So sorry, man, I'm going to Ireland. And
Ireland?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then if I could, I'll probably stretch it a little bit. And I'm sorry to say this, man. I'm going to Russia, man.
Russia?
I love motherfucking Russian food.
I'd be down for Russia. Dude.
I love Russian culture. I love Russian women. I love Russian. I grew up in New York. I grew up in Coney Island, and it was Russian community. I used to go out there and get my bread. I dated a Russian chick. They are good. I mean, I don't know about the country type shit, but Russian people as a whole, they have culture, bro.
Yes, they got morals, dude.
They got fucking morals.
Live up to their shit.
They do. I love that shit. Even Germany, very proper, very, I loved it, man.
Yeah, Russia, I honestly, because I mean, Australia is big, don't get me wrong, but Russia is massive.
Humongous, fam.
And they got nice, like, places out there. Like, there's this guy I saw that did, like, a whole video of Russia. Dude, the streets are clean. There's no homeless out there. Like, Moscow. Moscow is clean. They got nice roads. They got nice buildings. Like little like dome, and then it comes out to like a point or whatever. Dude, it looks so.
They put money into this shit.
Yeah, they really do.
They did. Yeah,
they do.
Yeah,
I could tell.
Man,
even from that.
All right, so for the rest of this year, give me 2 things that you want to focus on, like school, money, wealth, land, travel.
I would say one would be my health.
Your health. What's up? Facts.
And then my second one, I would say my wealth. Yeah.
Wealth.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 3 top things that you're looking for in a woman, off top, and if they don't have them,
loyalty.
It's no go. Okay.
I would say respect.
Okay.
And just I forgot how you say it, but like just like her weirdness, like we're chilling at the house one day and we got nothing to do. She's just like, hey, let's go out. Let's go to like Bass Pro Shop or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. I'd be like, hell yeah, let's
Yeah.
go. I mean,
Yeah.
I love Bass Pro
That's
Shop.
my
man.
shit right there. If I got a
Hell
bitch that
yeah.
like Bass Pro, we gonna be married.
Yes, bro.
We gonna
I
be
grew
married.
up going to Bass Pro Shop.
Why do
my
women
grandma
feel like they
would-
got to be like? No disrespect. I want a beautiful woman. I don't need a bad bitch. I want a regular woman.
Mhm.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Educated,
is.
smart, want to be married, want to be home, want to be your lady.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the
Laid
world is
up,
fucked
yeah.
up, brother. Do you feel like this generation is tough to get in a nice relationship?
Yes, I feel like a lot of people back then influenced the generation. That my generation, Generation Z. I feel like they were influenced by like up and coming stars from older generations. But
Yeah.
I feel like now my generation is starting to influence the newer generation. Like your boyfriend, he shouldn't care about your morals or anything like that. He should have money. He should have money this, money that. It's like no, you should raise your kid to have good morals.
Yeah.
Because when it comes down to it, if you're like you were saying, like if a bitch was just going for you for money, where's the love in it?
Yeah.
Where's the love? I mean, I don't feel like reaching into my wallet and giving you $50 is love. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll do it for you every now and then. Don't get me wrong. Like,
Yeah.
go get your nails done. Go, I'll pay, for your lunch at work or whatever. Sure. But if it's all the time, then why? Like, I don't.
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is
feel
not
love in
working.
that.
Yeah.
Like, not that you should give me anything in return, like sexual wise, but like, like give me a kiss or,
Yeah.
tell me how your day was.
And you know
stuff
what's
like that.
crazy? We've allowed, I'm going to end on this note, we've allowed a society to make it seem like someone's vagina is worth the quality of your dollar. Now, just before anybody get upset, listen to me. Do you know how many people wait for a kidney? Do you know how many people wait to get a heart? And no matter how much money they give, they can't get one. They're on a waiting list.
Mm-hmm.
How does this generation let sex, a woman's vagina, determine how much money you're going to give her for something that God gave her? You paying for something that she naturally have. You look like a fucking fool.
Yeah.
And you going to get nothing in return. I'd rather pay to be with a bitch because she's smart.
I agree.
She got her shit together, and I'm trying to be in your company then that you got some fire pussy. I don't give a fuck about no pussy.
Mm-hmm.
All you're going to probably do is get me on child support or some goofy shit happen.
Yeah.
I just don't understand men today. That's why I asked you, because so many, I see young brothers get themselves hooked into relationships where they are given to the relationship. They're not. It's not a flow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get your vape on. There's not a like I'm giving her, she's giving me. And respectfully, I swear to God, I went out with not too long ago a girl who was Vietnamese. Did you know it was against her custom to let me pay for things?
Really?
I swear to God, she was like, in our culture, Vietnamese girls. I know you haven't dated Asian girls in long, like myself. In our village, in our custom, we don't let the man pay for shit because you don't not have property over us at this time.
Yeah.
When I'm your girl, you can go ahead and do that. You understand? And I was like, that shit was dope.
Yeah.
She wanted to go Dutch.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And again, I'm not being, oh, you a cheap nigga, that's why. No, it's not that. It was the fact that this woman started me not trying to drain my mother goddamn wallet.
Mm-hmm.
She was like seriously, I would pay. We go out to me and her would hang out at Deep Ellum.
Okay.
Off of Elm Street.
That's a nice place.
We had this Vietnamese faux soup shop we used to go to. First time we pulled up, I pulled out, bam, I hit it, boom, dropped the money on it. Second time, she's oh. That's what you mean. That my culture, it's my turn. Mm-hmm. Then we went to the Arboretum. I paid. We went to eat. She, in my culture, it's my turn.
Yeah.
I was like, why you keep doing that? She was like, as a Vietnamese, especially when you're dating outside of your country, our culture, even in our country, is if he pay, you pay. You pay, he pay.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I loved that.
Yes, that I feel like is a good aspect that a woman should have, because at the end of the day, like you give me a date idea, like a woman gives me a date idea. Okay, cool, yeah. You know what though? I don't get that much. How about we just get some McDonald's or something, and call it a night. Maybe rent a movie or something. Yeah. But if she wants to, like, throw a fit, like, oh, why don't we go to this nice steak dinner and have all this? Well, are you gonna pay for it?
Yeah.
Like, if she answers no, then why bring it up? I mean, why not go with a nice, simpler, stay at home, cozy up,
Yeah.
cuddle, do whatever. It shouldn't. That's how it should be. I feel like in a way
I
because.
think we're still humans and some of them are cyborgs. Here's another statistic
Mm,
that'll blow your mind. They're saying that women hang out with women a lot more than when women hang out with their spouse or their boyfriend.
mm,
They're saying that men hang out with their wife or girlfriend more, 80% more than they hang out with their guys. So there's a disconnect. Basically, what's happening is guys are not hanging out together as guys as they used to,
mm,
and women hang out with women. Women are hanging out with men, excuse me, with women, and men are staying home, waiting for her to come home.
mm,
There's a lot of that going on. And to me, I feel like if your man is doing that, basically you're simping at this point
yeah.
because I'm not going to be letting my girl go out with her girls because there's always girls' night. They get away with that shit.
Mm,
They're fucking doing shit, by the way. Some of
yeah.
them are going to strip clubs. Your dumb ass think they just out being girls, and you don't
Yeah.
understand women. And I'm not trying to say all women. I'm just saying they have fun when they go out,
Yeah.
even if they're not
Mm,
doing nothing. But I'm not gonna be at a point in my life where me and my boys can't go to the mall, can't go to a game, a boxing game, a UFC game. That's our fucking problem. I feel like we are not putting into ourselves.
mm,
We're always opening our wallet to put into her.
yeah. Mm,
And they open their wallet to put into them. And if they got anything left from the kids or whatever, then they might put into you for Father's Day or some shit
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, because that's how my ex was. She would tell me, like, because we live like an hour away, but she would tell me, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna hang out with the girls, babe. I'll talk to you later. I'm like, okay, cool. But in reality, it's like, why can't you talk to me the other times? I mean, yeah, they're your friends, and yeah, you should hang out with them. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know what y'all are doing. I mean, they might have dared you to talk to the server and get his
Yeah.
number, and
Yeah.
she's
Shit
really
that
talking
people
to someone.
do.
Yeah, like no, yeah, go have fun, but don't do stupid shit while you're having fun.
Yeah.
Because then I just I just don't like that. Like, dude, you should be spending the quality time with me and not just like, oh, go. I'm gonna dare you to go get his number and stuff like that. Like, no, like, yeah, you have fun with your girls and do stuff with your girls, but don't follow into the way of like being dared to like do stuff. Like,
Yeah.
no, like,
Because that's what's going on right now.
mm-hmm. And
Girls.
then they'll talk. They'll be more in depth about stuff
Yeah.
too. Like
And I don't like girls because girls, they do what they do.
mm-hmm.
My problem is why don't guys get on their shit? There was a time, like, I don't know if you've been to some of these nightclubs or whatever, and you go in there, there's the cologne and shit for men to freshen up.
Mm-hmm.
Men used to be fucking men. Like, we was respected. Like, now we're fucking simps.
Yeah.
In this generation, and if we talk about it, it's like, oh, you're being soft. No, we don't appreciate the way shit is going. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Agreed.
I want to thank you, my boy, for coming on
Thank you for
short
having
notice.
Me, man. Hell yeah.
Fucking with the podcast, and I want to thank, I want to thank you, man, for coming on and chopping it up with me. And we got to do this some other time as well. Talk. There's a lot of shit going on.
Oh yeah.
A lot of stuff going on, and I like to talk about things that really matter to people. So let's do this again sometime.
I'm down, yeah, man.
All right,
for
bet.
sure, I'll be back.
All right, y'all.
Thank you for having me, man. It was an honor.